The overcast sky is now lighting this room, so shout out to the rain. 3-day monsoon here in LA. Hi friends, today I have a Q&A for you all and I just wanted to talk to you guys. Just wanted to sit here with my tea and just have a little chat, and I'm excited. So I went over to Twitter and I actually asked for you guys to send me questions like a couple hours ago because I wanted a lot of questions to answer. So I apologize in advance if this is kind of long, but I just wanted to talk a lot and answer a lot of questions today. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So let's go ahead and get into it. Naibi asks, are you planning on getting any new piercings and or tattoos? By the way, I love you in your vids. I love you. That's what I was trying to say. I want to get a tattoo, but like I don't know what I want yet. I don't know. I would have to think about it. I've talked about this in videos before. My bun is so tall today. It's like a muffin on my head. But as for piercings, I've wanted a septum for a really long time, but like recently they've become like a trend. And so I decided if I still want my septum pierced in a year, I will get it. But you know, not at the time being while it's all like the rage. I'm not gonna do that because then everybody will be like, oh my God, you're copying blah, blah, blah. So that's what I have to say about that. Kern Deep asks, when are you going back to Atlanta for a visit? I love you so much. And I love you too, and I'm going back to Atlanta actually on December 13th, and I'm staying there through January 3rd. So it's going to be another like 3-week break like I did in September, and I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited to see a bunch of friends, my family, spend the holidays with people, and continue Vlogmas out there with my dogs and bring them back into it. And holy crap, I am getting excited now. You got me excited, so thank you. Annabelle asks, when are we going to see a room tour? Love you loads. I love you too, and I am going to be doing a room tour when I get my comforter. I'm asking for one for Christmas, so it will be after Christmas and also after I get curtains in my room. So those are the only two things I need to add as additions to my room, and then it will be done and ready for a room tour. Larissa asks, have you ever wanted to cut/dye your hair? Yes, when I get strangled by my hair, sometimes I want to cut it, but I really, really like it long, and so when people always tell me like, oh my God, your hair is too long, you need to cut it, I'm just like, it's my head, I can do what I want with it. But to answer your question, I have wanted to dye it before. A couple years ago I wanted to go like really dark red, but then I was like, why would I dye my hair a fake red when I already have natural red hair? Like, I would never do that anymore, so I definitely am gonna keep it this way. Honestly, if I did not have red hair, I would have like light purple hair or like light blue hair, but I like my hair and you can't get this out of a box or recreate it that well, and my hairdresser really stresses that to me, and so I think she would be really, really mad with me if I ever dyed my hair. So I'm never going to, unless I like need to for something, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not really planning on that. Sophia asks, favorite Portlandia skit/characters. I love that show. I love that show too. And my favorite two characters are, well, I have two favorite couples. The like nature-y couple who wears like the khaki shorts and the Keens and the like vests, and they're super outdoorsy and just really corny and funny. Like that is the epitome of my parents when they go camping, and it is so funny to me. So I love that couple. And I also love the two women who run the feminist bookstore. And I have a lot of all-time favorite skits, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be when they opened a bed and breakfast and they stayed up all night making towel animals, and then they realized that they had to make breakfast for everybody, so they started like scrambling to go do so. And then Peter drops an egg on the floor and Nance looks at him and just goes, "You little shit!" And Peter's face was so offended, and he was just like, that is honestly one of my favorite shows of all time. It's just so funny, and I really wish that I thought of that idea, but I didn't. And so shout out to Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein because they are geniuses and I love them. I'm in love with that show. You need to check it out because it's on Netflix. Princessa asks, do you believe that a label doesn't describe a person? For example, if they have a disability. I cannot stress to you guys enough that I do not see labels at all. I don't see a person as their disability. I don't see a person as their race. I don't even see a person as somebody else's second opinion. And what I mean by that is like, if I'm going to meet somebody and they're saying like, oh, blah, 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 they're really nice, but they do this, this, and this, I'm not gonna like keep that in my mind. I'm just gonna let the person prove to me who they are because that's all I can really do. No labels that other people have given you are going to make me see that in you. So if you have a disability, no, that would never be the only thing that I would see. I would let your personality shine through and let you show me who you are, because that's literally all I can do. Like, why wouldn't you let a person just show you them? Like, no, you are more than your disability. You're a person to me. Like, you're so much more than that, and I don't care at all if you have a disability. Like, and I'm not saying that in a rude way, like, oh, I don't care about you. Like, I'm saying, like, that doesn't faze me, and I love you either way, and I just want to give you a hug. So yeah, I hope to meet you one day. Every single time I do a Q&A, I get a whole bunch of questions like, will you ever come here? Will you ever come here? And Lisa asked me, would you ever want to come to Ireland? And heck yeah, I would. I want to come everywhere. Anywhere that you guys live, I want to come there and I want to visit you. I am not kidding. I was telling one of my friends this the other day. I was like, I want to go on a world tour. I want to meet all of you everywhere. Like, not even just a tour where you guys have to like buy tickets to meet me. Like, I literally just want to go places and just meet all of you in different places of the world, because I know there are people who watch me in different parts of the world, and honestly it really amazes me to see the kind of like outreach that I have in different countries. It would have never struck me that I could possibly in the near future be traveling to go meet you guys on different, you know, sides of the world. Like, that's actually insane to me, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who watch me in Dubai, who watch me in Singapore, who watch me in any place. It's really cool that I can get outside of my own country and you guys still watch me. Like, I'm sure some of you watch me with captions on. Like, that's just freaking, I don't know, that's freaking sweet. So yes, I want to come to Ireland. Yes, I want to come to Australia. Yes, I want to come freaking everywhere, and I want to meet you guys, and yeah. Liz asks, advice to people who want to start something fashion related as their career, but they're afraid they won't make money. Okay, on a serious note, I really want to talk about this, because I feel like a lot of people love a craft or they love an art and they want to make it into a career, but they're afraid that they won't be able to make money off of it. But that shouldn't be the only thing holding you back. If you love art, go get a degree in art because you love it so much. Like, find your passion and just study it. It doesn't matter if you don't think you can make money off of it, because you can find so many different ways to incorporate that into different fields of the world. And basically what I'm trying to say is, if your parents are like, oh my god, you cannot go to art school, honey, you are not going to make money off of that, just be like, Mom, I love making art. I'm going to go to art school. Sorry. And the same thing goes for fashion, like you're asking. Like, if you love designing or you love just fashion in general and you're afraid that you're not going to be able to make money off of that, I'm just trying to say that money shouldn't be the only thing that you're thinking about. Like, just go study what you want because you have a passion for it. And that's something that a lot of people don't have. Like, a lot of people don't have passion. And so if you freaking love fashion, go for it. Go with your passion for fashion, girlfriend, and just follow it. Alicia asked, do you ever feel like you're missing out from things at school because you graduated early? And if you don't know this about me, I graduated a year early from my high school, so technically I graduated with the year above me. So all of my best friends currently are still seniors in high school, and I don't feel like I'm missing out at all because they get to like keep me up to date with what's going on in my town. And also, I left for a reason. Like, I moved out here for a reason, and I don't regret anything that I did. I don't really have any regrets in life, and honestly, graduating early was like literally the best decision that I've made in a very long time, and I'm so happy that I chose to do that when I did. Victoria asked, have you heard the Cloud 19 mixtape? Frick, yes I have, and it's honestly one of my favorite mixtapes of this year. And if you don't even know what I'm talking about, this girl Kaylani made a mixtape called Cloud 19. It's all on SoundCloud. I will link it down below, but take my word for this, okay? 2015 will be Kaylani's year. She's on the come up right now. She's about to go on tour with frickin' G-Eazy. She's about to blow the heck up, and I'm so excited for her, and I just wanted to put that out there. You will know Kaylani's name by the end of 2015. Just saying. I already answered a question from this girl, but she phrased this question really nicely, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. Shout out to Alicia. She asks, if you go to college, do you have any ideas of what you would study? By the way, you need to come to London. Love you. I love you too. I will come to London. Quote me on that. And to answer your question, if I do go to college, I do have ideas of what I'm going to study. I want to get a degree in helping people. Is there even a degree where I can get something in that? Like, the only ideas that I have currently are getting a psychology degree. But with that being said, that's just like a possibility. That's just the only idea that I have at the moment. And also, I'm sure some of you can already like pick up on this just from me as a person, but like the whole 4-year college thing, like SEC school, is not what I want. That's not the kind of college experience that I'm looking for. I just want my degree. I don't really care about sororities. I don't really care about anything like that. I literally just want to go there for the education. That's it. That's also kind of why I left Georgia is because everybody like wanted to go to the same SEC school, and I was just like, I don't want to do that. And keep in mind while I'm saying this, please respect my opinions. Just don't think that me not following the traditional sense of life makes me any lesser of a person, because these are just my opinions as I'm saying. But on that note, what I'm trying to say is I have ideas of schools that I would like to go to. I would like to go to school out here in California because I just picked up and moved across the country. It would be very weird for me to pick up again and move back over to the East Coast or something like that. Like, I think I definitely, if I were to go to school, I would want to do it out here. And I am also more interested in getting like maybe an associate's degree, and then if I want to get the bachelor's degree in whatever I study, then I can go back. And a lot of you asked me this question in this video, so I mean, I hope I answered your questions. And I know also that I say things that make it seem like the only thing holding me back from going to school is the fact that I don't know what I want to study, but that's not even the point. I know you can go to school undecided and find yourself in school, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people go into that and then end up just claiming some kind of a major because they feel like they have to, and their school is like, well, I mean, you have to declare your major by this date, and you didn't do it, so just like pick one, I guess. And then they're just like, ah, business, I'll major in business, because that's something I could apply to like different fields, right? Just business. But I don't want a business degree, but I would like to have you guys help me out and see if there's any kind of like degree I can get in helping people, because I don't really have any other ideas other than a psych degree. Like, I don't know, maybe like philanthropy, maybe like, I don't know, I'm at a crossroad right now. The last thing I will say, and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys, I probably wouldn't go to college if we didn't live in a world where you needed a degree to be something. Like, I was talking to an Uber driver and she was like, I mean, it's not like this where I'm from. I'm originally from Australia, and they normally just base you off of how driven you are and your passion and your ambition, and they just can see how you work from that. But in America, you need a degree or you are not getting your foot in the door at all. And it's kind of sad that in the business world, you need a piece of paper to declare you as, you know, intelligent. But you know what? That's all I have to say about that. I don't know. I feel like people should judge me off of the way I work and my ambition and all of that kind of thing. But at the current moment, what I need is a degree. I feel like my education is a pretty private thing, and I don't want you guys to be yelling at me like parents telling me what to do. So please just try to help me. Don't call me stupid for doing, you know, like not the norm. I don't want any of that. I don't want the negative energy. Keep it to yourself. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want in this life, and I want happiness. Literally, my dream career would be just making a career out of making people happy. And I think that I can do that in a lot of different ways. Like, I can have YouTube, I might want to eventually write a book, I might want to eventually do like different things. I want to work with people, I want to talk to people, I want to do a lot, and I don't just want my career to be one thing forever. And I'm like pretty an all over the place person, and I think you guys can kind of understand that. So I feel like a career in happiness would be like a really cool thing, but at the current moment, I don't know how to get that. So yeah. Okay, and then the last question I'm going to answer is something that I get every single time I do Q&As, and that is the question, how do you stay so positive? And I kind of like low-key answer this in my pizza talk with Jonah that I just did, but the trick to staying positive is when bad things happen to you, you think of something else. So I originally learned this way of thinking from Modson because I read his book, and he said when a negative thought comes in, put it in the bottom drawer. And so he technically thinks of like his mind as a dresser. Like, he'll have thoughts in his mind and he'll mentally take that thought out, put it in the bottom drawer, and then open up the top drawer and think of everything that makes him really, really happy. And so you could think of that method, definitely, and just practice things that make you happy, talk to people that make you happy, because that will in turn make you a happier person. And I think I get this question so much because it's kind of weird for people to think that like when shitty things happen in your life, you can still be happy, but just know that you definitely have the power to do that. And I think dwelling is a really big problem for a lot of people, so just learn to not be a dweller, learn to let things pass you by. And don't think of it as if you're like shutting out bad thoughts, because you're not. Like, acknowledge them that they're there, but acknowledge the fact that you're going to think of other things instead. And I hope the things I'm saying inspire you to also think that way and like actually make something out of the thoughts that you're you're inspired by. Don't just be like, oh, you know, that's really cool. Like, actually try to apply them into your life, because I promise it's really, really fun when you learn how to do it. Wow, we talked a lot today, covered a lot of topics. I hope you all enjoyed this. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next one. Stay smiling, guys. Bye.